Hello, class. My name is Jada Robertson, and today I am going to be talking to you all about the Birds of Prey lesson in our project Wild Books on page 184. The standards that I will be covering reads as follows. HB6, High School Biology. The student will demonstrate an understanding of ecosystems, that ecosystems are complex interactive systems that include both biological communities and physical components of the environment. And our objectives today include the following, and I will read this from the book. 1. Students will interpret data and graphs of animal populations and abiotic factors, noting changes over time. 2. Students will hypothesize the relationship between abiotic factors, ground squirrel behavior, and falcon populations. 3. Students will describe the interdependence of organisms within an ecosystem. And 4. Students will consider ways climate change may or may not alter the population dynamics of an ecosystem. So also I'll go over some of the terms that we'll be learning or reviewing. So one term is estivation, population, hypothesis prediction, interdependence, ecological systems, and abiotic and biotic factors. So a little bit of background information about the lesson that I will be teaching you guys and talking about today. So there's a really large population of prairie falcons, and they're located in a place called the Morley-Nelson Snake River Birds of Prey National Conservation Area. And this particular area is located in southwestern Idaho. So they nest in these areas, and they start coming in this area during the late spring season and the early summer. It's good that they chose this area because this area has a large population of Paiute ground squirrels that are good prey for the falcons. So each year they prey on these ground squirrels. As more and more of the prairie falcons come in, they need more ground squirrels. So something happens during the height of the summer. This is about like 4th of July, around 4th of July. The area gets so hot for the Paiute ground squirrels that they end up burrowing themselves into the ground, and they pretty much go to sleep. They go into what we call summer hibernation. It's called estivation. So this is one of your terms that you should know. So estivation, which is summer hibernation. So without these ground squirrels, they can't eat. That's their main source of food. They end up migrating to another area. And the area that they choose usually is a cooler area, higher elevation. And when they go to this area, there's other types of ground squirrels species that they can eat. One in particular is called the Columbian ground squirrel. So the abiotic factor of temperature is the cause of this migration. So abiotic is another one of your terms. So there is a prediction, which is also one of your terms, that the temperature in this area will end up raising from 5 to 9 degrees Fahrenheit within the year 2099. So if we continue to emit off the greenhouse gases, us as humans, if we continue to do this, we'll end up contributing to that rise in temperature in 2029. So there was also a model of the climate that was made. This model of the climate explains that during this time, this area will increase its winter precipitation, but the summer precipitation will decrease, and that'll just make the area even drier. So it's important for you all to recognize that the biotic and the abiotic factors affect the ecosystem and how they affect the ecosystem. So if one of these factors get thrown off, then it can mess up the equilibrium. So the habitat will change, the wildlife that live there, all of those factors will be different. So a little bit of information about the prairie falcons that I wanted you guys to know. The prairie falcons, they can be found in places like Idaho, which I just mentioned. They can also be found in places like Montana, and also Arizona. And they are a large to medium to large raptor. And they have usually a grayish brown feathering. And also the Paiute ground squirrels, they can be found in areas like California, Oregon, Nevada, Utah, and Washington. And I look forward to talking to you more about the lesson on Monday. So see you all on Monday. Goodbye.